Welcome to another edition of NCBI podcast. I'm June Tinsley, Head of Advocacy and Communications with NCBI, and today I'm down in Mondello Racetrack on a very windy day, but I'm here with NCBI and Vision Sports to celebrate Zero Limits, which is an opportunity for people who are blind or vision impaired to get a chance to drive their own car using a dual control car, or to be a passenger in a rally car as they race around the track. Here's what many participants have had to say about the day.
Vincent, sorry, what's your surname?
Mulligan.
Vincent Mulligan. Great. Okay. So Vincent, tell us how you got on today. You're down in Mondello doing a trial driving experience.
Yeah, it was really a nice experience, and it was great to get behind the wheel again. So it's been a few years since I've been behind the wheel, but the instructors that were with us were brilliant and gave us clear instruction, and it was like being back in the car for real.
And did all your own past driving experience come back to you?
Yeah, it did. It was funny. It was like muscle memory that I haven't lost. So
yeah.
It was great.
You instinctively knew what pedals to hit.
Yeah, exactly. yeah, the accelerator brake. Yeah.
Great.
So,
And did you do the entire lap, or?
I've done 5 or 6 laps actually, and it was great. I do another 5 or 6 as well. It was brilliant.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah,
Brilliant.
A good experience.
And are you going to trial being a passenger this afternoon if that opportunity
Yeah,
comes
I
up?
am. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I'll be looking forward to doing that this afternoon. Getting behind the wheel with a proper driver.
I presume he might be going a tiny bit faster than you did.
Yeah, a little bit, hopefully.
Hopefully, he says.
Yeah,
Does not
yeah.
scare the bejesus out of you.
No. I loved cars. And I kind of loved the car scene before I lost my sight. So, yeah, it's great to be back involved in being in Mondello for today. It's brilliant.
And did you know what type of car you were getting into?
Yeah, well, they kind of told us that it would be a Mini, so the Mini Cooper was nice, and it was fast. It was very fast.
You say with absolute passion.
Yeah, it was very fast. Yeah, nice, fast car.
Had you driven a Mini before?
No, never before. It was always bigger cars, Mitsubishis and things like that when I was driving for real Ford Escorts and things like that. But the Mini was lovely now.
Quite a nippy little thing, I'd say.
Nippy, yeah, exactly.
Very responsive.
Yeah, very, very, very responsive. So the minute you put your foot down, it was gone.
And did the instructor kind of have to intervene at all?
No, not too much. Not too much. A little bit. I went around one corner a little bit too fast, so I think he might have hit the brakes at one stage. I wouldn't blame him either.
Didn't stop you going around at speed the next one, I'm sure.
No, I didn't. It didn't stop me, no.
Love it. I love it. Fair play to you. Well, best of luck this afternoon. I hope you go at top speed in the safe hands of another driver.
That's it, yeah, exactly the experience.
Okay, I'm here with Mairead O'Mahony. So, Mairead, you've been out in the car so far, so what was your experience?
Brilliant crack, a great buzz of energy from it. It's something I've always wanted to do and never got the chance to do it, so I was just delighted to get to do it today and just take off. It was great being able to just take off and not have to worry about stuff in front of you or anything. It was just great to just take off.
So did it live up to your expectation?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I was giving the poor driver instructor a heart attack. I was trying to go too fast for him, I think, especially around the corners and things. But
that's the joy of dual control, in fairness.
Yeah, it was great crack.
Good,
brilliant.
Good. And would you do it again?
Definitely. Yeah, I'll definitely do it again.
Are you staying with us this afternoon?
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that now as well for the rally drive.
Great. You sound as if you could be a bit of a speed demon.
Yeah, why not? Faster the better, sure.
And in terms of going around the racetrack, did you do a couple of laps, was it?
I did a couple of laps, yeah. I don't know how many we did now because I don't have any vision, so I mainly pressed on the accelerator and used the steering wheel, so that's basically what I was doing today. I didn't really get to do the gears and things yet, so I'd like to do that now maybe the next time.
Oh, good.
So,
Good.
yeah.
Well, that means you're just going to come back and
come
try
back
it
and do
again.
more.
Yeah. Right. And this afternoon you're obviously as a passenger.
Yeah, passenger, so that'll be good fun.
So you'll happily let the driver go with full throttle.
Yeah, no bother.
I love it.
Really looking forward to it actually, because it's just great buzz of adrenaline or something from it when you do it.
And is it something that was on your bucket list and now you feel it's done?
Yeah, definitely. It's always something I kind of wanted to do. I mean, I convinced him at home before to let me drive around the field, but I wasn't too impressed with it because it was too there was very little distance you could travel, and it was too limiting, and the car just kept getting kind of stuck in it anyway. So I didn't have much math in that. So I'm delighted to get the experience to come here and do it.
Brilliant. Well, I'm delighted that it lived up to your experience, and best of luck this afternoon.
Brilliant.
Joined with Hilary Devlin and Annie
Concannon.
down on site on the side of the track. Hilary, you've had your experience today. How would you describe it?
Unreal. It was perfect day. The perfect person beside me, Annie, my instructor, who just made me feel so comfortable and confident. Speed was amazing. It's a dream come true. It's absolutely amazing. Huge experience.
And am I correct in thinking you've done this once before in England, didn't you?
Once before in England, but not on a track. So this was speed, and Annie let me, every time he came down the straight, go on, let it go. So it was let loose. That was it, let loose. So yeah, but this was unreal. This is a real car and real speed. It was brilliant.
And had you been in a little Mini before?
Not in a Mini. No, not in a Mini. And the Mini's lovely. The Mini was so comfy, like.
Yeah.
I did no idea, and it was gears as well. So Annie showed me how to do that. We only did that a couple of times, and yeah, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Fair play to you. And Annie, what about you in terms of it's a bit of a novel concept for Mondello to be part of this?
It is. Now, I've done it before, all right, and it's a great experience. And it's great to hear the stories behind people, and when they get out and into the car, it's great for them. It really is. It's something they bring back great memories to them.
Correct. And I suppose it's nearly like a bucket list thing
Yes,
that
exactly.
people have always wanted to try and give it a go.
Yeah, it's been really good.
And Chris, the CEO, obviously tried it.
He did. He
as a
tried
sighted
it.
person, it was hard being blindfolded.
Exactly. Yes, he found it very difficult. When a person has impaired sight, they take instruction really good. But he knew he could see, so the fear of God was in him. That's.
You okay, Annie?
Raheem Nazrati here. I found it. I loved today. Absolutely fantastic. For me, I'm a big car fanatic, so it was a dream come true. It was something I've always wanted to do, but never knew if we could get it going here in Ireland. I've heard about it in Germany and the UK, so I'm delighted that NCBI Vision Sports have pulled this off. Brilliant.
And did you have any kind of stop starts, or did you feel you took control with ease?
I suppose, yeah. I mean, I've only ever driven like on the beach or friends on banded industrial estates or whatever. So I haven't actually driven a manual car for 10 years. So for me, it actually came to me very quickly, straight away, which I was surprised at because I thought I would stall the car.
Yeah.
But no, I got the hang of it. I was just nervous because my vision's deteriorating. So I actually, at times I thought I could see more than I could, and then I realised on the corners that I couldn't because they're coming so fast at me. So I had to say to her, look, I think I can see more, but I can't. So sometimes the corners just, you have to tell me. So the corners were probably slightly nervous on those because I just couldn't see them coming really. But I just love the whole feeling of changing gear. I love the manual gearbox. I was delighted I wasn't driving an automatic.
Yeah,
exactly. It was a real feeling of driving.
And a real feeling of more in control.
Absolutely. So I was nervous at the gear change, but no, got them quick enough.
And the instructor beside you was helpful?
He was brilliant. He was actually seemed very calm to me, considering I was the one apologizing, was saying, God, maybe I'm going too fast, or maybe I said to him, God, I think I'm probably can see more than I can, but I said I can't really. So he was like, oh yeah, you're doing fine, no problem. I think he was very calm.
Well, let's be too fair.
Very chilled out, considering.
There is such an element of trust. But they're professionals as well.
Oh yeah, there's probably people worse than us out there in the past, so they're well used to people not having a clear problem. But I would love if this was something if this could be done more often. I know it's a big expense, but I think it's just an amazing achievement to get this going.
Yes, exactly. And it is.
Seems to be great success so far.
And there's great atmosphere and vibe down here as people are ticking a box that they have something they always wanted to do.
Yeah, so I just hope that NCBI can do more. This is just fantastic. I think it's very positive for everyone, including the blind community, including the organisation itself.
Brilliant.
For Mondello as well. It's all awareness raising, and that's what's important.
Exactly. Okay, thank you, Raheem.
Thanks,
Anything else? I just didn't even think I'd be able to drive
let alone be able to like navigate a track and go that quickly, that fast. So it was something else. And in fairness, my instructor was brilliant, but it was so good and just such a nice experience and so unexpected.
Speed demon came out?
Absolutely, yeah. I felt sorry for my instructor. He was like, go easy on the throttle. So I was going hell for leather, but no, it was brilliant. Really good and really nice. Just such a lovely like memory to have now as well.
Exactly.
And I'd love to go again like right now.
And do you know how many laps you did?
Oh God, I think it was 7 or 8 in the end because I passed out a few people. So that's another thing. I didn't expect to be overtaking people on my first ever time driving, and I overtook a few people. So
at that speed, it's going to happen.
Well, yeah. So because I was catching up with the other drivers, so yeah, so I lapped some people. So look, but that's going to happen when you're going fast. So yeah, but no, it was great, and I didn't go off road once either. So I was really proud of that.
Very impressive.
I wasn't expecting that for my first go. So no, it was brilliant. I think everyone really enjoyed it. So yeah, it was a great initiative and fair play to Vision Sports for all the work they did in organising it.
Well, certainly you can get a sense of positive atmosphere coming off the participants today. And what's the plan this afternoon then?
We're going in the rally cars now, so I think there's very experienced rally drivers going to absolutely scare the wits out of us now driving us around the track. We thought we were fast, but this is going to be something else. So
are you ready for it?
I'm not sure I'm ever going to be ready for this, but I'm looking forward to it anyway. Cautiously optimistic about how good it's going to be. So yeah.
Well, hopefully you're coming back with as much of a smile on your face as you did after.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed. So yeah, it should be good. And the sun is shining, so it's a great day.
Perfect day, Chris. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, so Aoife Watson, what was your experience today?
It was great. It was something I thought I'd never do, and I was actually quite emotional during it and afterwards. You know, I was in the car the whole time being like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm driving. And then at the end, my instructor told me I went 89 kilometers per hour, and I was like, whoa! And then I got out of the car and I was telling everyone, and all the other people were saying, oh, I was going 150 and I was going
they burst your bubble.
110. Yeah, I was a very safe driver, very cautious. I think I should be allowed in the roads. That's the next step.
That's the next step. Well, you're fully experienced now, so why wouldn't you be allowed on the roads?
Yeah, no, but it was something I thought I'd never do, and you know, I fully accepted that I would never do it, and then when I got the chance, I jumped at it. So
dead right.
It's great.
And this afternoon, what's the plan?
We are going in a even faster car. Going to be passengers in a rally car, so I'm absolutely terrified about that. I think I'm more scared about that than I was about driving.
I can understand that. Yes, but it's still not going to stop you doing it.
No, it won't.
Enjoy it. Thank you very much. So, Kevin, you've just come out of the car. What has been your experience?
It was really amazing to be behind the wheel of a car. It's something that I always dreamt about doing when I lost my sight 20 years ago. So it was really strange to feel the car rev and make noise, and it's something that I didn't think I would be able to do, and I was in control of the car, and really enjoyed the straights because you could get lots of speed up, and then the sensation of slowing down, going into corners and going over the curbs, the vibrations was really great.
And you were going at a fair speed, did you realise that?
Yeah, the instructor told me at one stage I was going between 140 and 150 miles an hour, so I think he thinks I'm a bit of a speed freak, and a bit of last minute braking as well on a few occasions, but maybe there's benefits in not being able to see, because apparently we got up close to a couple of cars on a couple of occasions.
But sure, that's all part of the thrill, really, isn't it?
It is indeed, and I'm sure that I'll be having dreams about this night, and probably waking up going, oh my god, I'm driving, and then remember, no, I'm not.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I was sitting in the car behind you at one point with Chris, and Chris is sighted, as you know, and he was driving with the blindfold on, and he was going maybe 25 miles an hour, and you just bombed straight past him.
Yeah, that's very slow for Chris.
It is very slow for him, but I suppose the fear took over, and it's just such a challenge to drive blindfolded.
Yeah, when you put on a blindfold, it takes you a long period of time to adjust, and it's the same for somebody when they lose their sight as well. It takes quite a period of adjustment to build up the confidence and stuff. So it was really great. I'm really glad I came.
Great, thrilled. Thank you, Gavin. So, Jake, you're here with us today down in Mondello. What do you hope to get out of it?
Well, I just can't wait to get out in the car, get a good spin around the track.
And are you going to be a passenger or a driver or?
A passenger, unfortunately. It'd be good crack to drive it, but in the passenger seat, grand.
That's okay. And in terms of the cars that you've spotted, is there any particular one that you'd like to be in?
There's a couple of Mark II cars out there that look nice.
Great. And have you been in a rally car before?
Oh, today would be the first time.
First time of many, I hope.
First time of many.
Yeah, exactly. Have you even been down to Mondello before?
No, I thought it was in Dublin this morning when we were coming out.
That's true. I didn't know where I was going either, to be honest. And what about you, Dad? Tom, are you going to be nervous for him to be out in it?
No, he'll be grand. He'll try anything, won't you?
I'll give it a shot.
That's the attitude.
He gets into the car with his mask, so that's what we don't rally drive.
Would you agree with that, do you think?
No.
Well, I genuinely hope you've a great experience and that it's what you have dreamed of, and I'm sure the car will be going at supersonic speed. Have you been even out on the track at all?
No.
We've seen a few cars around, but
yeah,
haven't been out.
That's okay. Well, sure, I genuinely hope you enjoy it. Yes, So you've just come out of the car. What has been your experiences?
It was a wonderful experience, June. I must say I got a real sense of what it's like to sit behind the wheel of a car and actually physically drive a car. I also got an appreciation for the level of concentration that's required for driving, in the sense that if your concentration drops for a split second, you could be in trouble. So I suppose I've gained a very deep respect for people who are driving, and the responsibility that they have in terms of road safety and their own safety and the safety of others. From a fun point of view, I have to say it was excellent. It was great to get the sense of what it's like to put a foot on an accelerator and actually accelerate, and going around the curves and the bends and so on. So I have to say it was a great experience, and I want to pay tribute to all of the team in Mondello, and particularly my own instructor Kevin, who did a wonderful job.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Is that all right?
Yeah, perfect.
Thanks to Senator Martin Conway for his comments there, and thanks to all the participants who have shared their experiences with me on how much the day has been enjoyable for them. As usual, if anyone wishes to get in touch with NCBI, please feel free to call the info line 1850 33 43 53, or alternatively jump onto our website ncbi.ie. Thanks.